Hey you guys, I just finished watching the 3-part true crime documentary on Amy Bradley. When I tell you this case has frustrated me all over again, it has angered me all over again, I mean it in every single word. I just don't know when it comes to people going missing, if the common sense just goes out the window or if it's that people are just lazy. I've yet to divide the two and figure out what the hell is going on. For those of you who don't know, I'll give you a quick refresher. Amy Bradley was a beautiful 23-year-old girl who had her whole life ahead of her and basically went on a cruise with her family, hung out, had a great time, and one morning she's never seen again. Her family instantly knew something was wrong. They looked everywhere, they searched high and low. They told the people who worked on the cruise something is wrong, she is missing, we cannot find her. They pretty much blew them off, told them that if they don't see her in this amount of time that they will do something about it. And doing something about it was a complete disaster. It was a shit show. The second they let all of the passengers off for an excursion, I knew the suspect had gotten away. Instantly, it was a shit show. And that's where we lost pretty much any chance of finding out who, what, when, where, and how this happened to this beautiful girl. The documentary itself is well organized, it's well crafted. The timestamps are chef's kiss. I feel like when it comes to the interviews and the sit downs and the familiarity of people really believing that they saw her in different parts of the world, in different areas of the world, was concise. It really, all across the board, went in line with her features, the look of her basically reciting her name every time that her name is Amy. I felt like, with the documentary special, it really did a great job of showing the timeline of each year, of each decade of she being gone, how much more effort the family put into really trying to find out what happened to her. I don't want to give it away, but there's some really cool technology aspects to this case that really, in my mind, felt like, wow, that's really smart to really use that route to figure out what's going on as well, or potentially who, it could be. This case, I really do feel like it could have been solved earlier. I just feel like because of some of the other aspects of the case, it was only so much law enforcement can do in the US. When you're crossing borders and you're halfway across the sea and things like that, there's certain, things you can and can't do, and that kind of, unfortunately put a few, bumps in the road. So,